skip this intro.
Is there anything more feel-good than Keanu Reeves? And here, in good fortune, John Wick takes a break to become an angel. Be it, it's a minor angel. He is the angel of texting and driving. And he's not happy with his job. He craves something more. But unfortunately, he has a lot more heart than he does brains. And in this movie, he has to help out down on his luck, Aziz Ansari. Maybe he should have told him not to do that Riyadh comedy show. Do you remember It's a Wonderful Life? It's an American classic. I think everybody's seen it. Imagine that style setup, but where Aziz is playing George Bailey. Imagine if the angel came and tried to show you your life, if you know, the world, if you weren't around, and it turns out everything was better because you were dead. Now imagine along that journey of him showing you things, you accidentally get to swap your shitty life with the life of a rich millionaire, played by Seth Rogen. You wouldn't want to go back either. And that's what ends up happening. The whole concept is funny. The movie is filled with funny people. Yeah, some of the dialogue is a little hokey. Some parts are a little stilted. But in a comedy, you just want it to be funny. And this movie is. It was in the theaters briefly. I'm not even sure if it still is. This is a perfect movie for streaming. I think you'll get a big kick out of these two guys both trying to see each other's point of view. And along the way, Keanu Reeves is learning what it's like to be human. He kind of enjoys it. He realizes, though, how much it sucks. All he wants to do is be the best angel that he can be. And he kind of does in some ways by the end of the movie. So if you're looking to take a break from scares or action and explosions, and you just want something to laugh at, see this one. Our next movie is called Die, My Love. And all I have to say is God bless Jennifer Lawrence. She's talented, she's pretty, she's got a fantastic rec, and in this movie, she spends a lot of time crawling around on all fours, and I'm all for it. But it's more than just that. It's a good movie too. It's definitely dramatic and not happy, but it's entertaining. Postpartum depression is a real thing. And thank God it's something I'll never have to worry about. But in this movie, she's using postpartum depression to do a lot of crazy shit. She's throwing herself through sliding glass sliding doors. She's slamming her face into a mirror at one point in time. You have to wonder, at what point are you responsible to getting your shit together? Being really good looking you can only get away with shit for so long. And the husband dealing with all this is Robert Pattinson. Remember him? He's Batman. He was in Twilight and all that. He's a bit of a dud in this movie. I don't know if that's intended or not. I realize with movies you have to suspend disbelief. But in what world is anyone turning down Jennifer Lawrence if she's jumping on top of you? Like, there was a moment in the movie where I'm rolling my eyes because you got like two of the best looking people on the planet. So yeah, now they have a kid. They bought a house. The marriage has kind of plateaued. There's a lot of family drama. The dad has dementia. The mom is sleepwalking with a shotgun in hand. Like, things are getting out of control in this movie. And at one point in the movie, it really seems like Jennifer Lawrence's character is willing to just burn it all down to the ground. And at one point, quite literally. I got the feeling that this is one of those not feeling good Oscar bait movies. And if that is what it is, I wasn't feeling it. I mean, maybe Jennifer Lawrence, she can get a Best Actress nod for doing a lot of crazy shit in this movie. But the movie is like, you know, nobody's ever really in the mood for a sad movie or for looking at other people's problems. At least I'm not. I always want something that's either funny or outrageous. This one is taking a serious tone. And yeah, I like the actors who are in it. But I think you should wait until this streams somewhere if you have any curiosity about it. I mean, certainly for Jennifer Lawrence's scenes, like, you know, there's going to be some additions to Mr. Skin's website if that's still around. I'm sure you remember The Birds. It's an Alfred Hitchcock classic. It's probably up in the top 3 of his most famous movies other than Psycho. So I know you're thinking, who would want to do a sequel to this? How did they get the rights to this? Well, the director actually took his name off of this movie. They use a pseudonym called Alan Smithy. There's a whole history behind that name if you want to go Google it. In actuality, the Alan Smithy in this movie is Rick Rosenthal. He's a guy he made Halloween 2, and then I think he made another Halloween movie down the road. So he had experience in doing horror movies, so at least they got that right. But this was made for Showtime in the mid 90s. So it's a little better than straight to video, but you have to temper your expectations of what you're going to get. But it's not bad. Like, I know the flinching reaction is to shit all over this movie, and I think that's why it got such a bad reputation, because they're like, oh, how dare you remake it's not a remake, how dare you do another Birds. But like, there was some actual good thought put into this. There is some, within the first 60 seconds, there's a pretty good seagull attack on the boat. Okay, it's got that. So we start with this prototypical family. You got the mom, you got the dad, you got the 2 little girls and a dog. They're going out to this island. It's called Land's End. It's hard to tell if they're going out there as a vacation or a getaway or for a job. There's a couple times where I got confused. Anyway, the smartest one of the bunch is the fucking dog. The dog knows what's up right away. The dog immediately like sees these birds acting up. He fucking grabs one and starts shaking it all around and killing it. And the family, meanwhile, they're getting like subtly attacked by birds. Like, you notice there's these menacing things and they don't know anything that's up. They're blind. The dog is the smart one. But like I said before, don't let the director removing his name fool you. This is pretty stylish for a mid-90s direct to premium cable movie. But back to the birds attacking. There's a pretty good scene where the little girls, they kind of rescue this little bird and they're helping him get back to health, and they let him go. And then the bird comes back one night to visit. And then when this bird visits, all the other birds see this and they're just like, you're a fucking traitor, you little bird. And they storm into the girl's bedroom and everything is flying all around and the dad's getting like crows attacking his face. It's, they were trying. They were really swinging for the fences here. And the movie ends with this great dock massacre scene. Again, temper your expectations, bring it down a little bit. But for a movie with not much of a budget from the 90s, had some talented people who were actually trying to do something. This dock massacre scene you have to see. There's like, the mayor comes out of the bar with a shotgun and he's just randomly shooting into the air at these birds. And, he falls into the water and the gasoline pump tips over and he's burning. And like, there's a lot of chaos going on. These people are just trying to get on a ferry to get the fuck out of there. And that's just a great way to end the movie. It kind of ends on an ambiguous note, just like the original did. So for my entire growing up, I was always told that The Birds 2 was a giant piece of shit. And that's why I stayed away from it for so long, until now this like special version came out. I was like, okay, I got to give it a chance. So I think what you should do is you should give this a chance, because yes, I get that it's a sequel made to a classic movie and that Hitchcock was, a legendary director. That's great. It's like if somebody made It's a Wonderful Life 2, people would immediately scoff at it and be like, I'm not fucking watching that. How dare they make this? But this one, give it a chance. I was entertained by this. Check it out. Hey, thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching Quiet Corner TV, Red Hood Movie Reviews. You keep coming back, I'll keep watching, and I'll keep talking. Talk to you later.